Hello, welcome to Xtra Speak, Xtra Speak, the final episode. Oh, it seems like my air horn is broken there. It's a great start for the final episode, isn't it? Where your sound effects cock up straight away. Anyway, it's the potentially the final episode of Xtra Speak. So let's talk about that and some of the updates that are coming in your ears soon. Welcome to Xtra Speak, Xtra Speak. A little more prattle on everything and nothing. I really don't know what happened with the air horn now. It's really annoying. I think the sound's been corrupted for some reason. Anyway, it kind of sums it up, really, doesn't it? Yeah, so Xtra Speak. It's been a thing since I started the podcast, pretty much. I started the Xtra Speak main episodes, and I had that much prattle in me that I just wanted to let more out. So I decided to do these shorter episodes in between the main episodes, and I carried them through when I did a season break last year. However, I feel that going forward, Xtra Speak will be no more. I'm not saying it won't return. I'm just saying for now, I feel it won't be a thing. And I'm going to focus on the main episodes and maybe having them not be half an hour long. Or an hour, or whatever. I'm thinking that kind of the two concepts will merge slightly. So main episodes will be what they are. We'll have guest episodes still. And they will just be occasionally slightly shorter. So they will be more than 15 minutes. So one thing is somewhere between 10 and half an hour long for a Xtra Speak episode, depending on what it is, and their release will be, I think at the moment will still be weekly, but this is what I'm going to be working out in the season break, so keep your eye on the social medias, because I will be maybe asking for your guys' advice as well, because I don't want to bombard everyone. I've done 100 episodes in a year, and I think that's quite a lot. So a lot for me to record. It's a lot of ideas needing. Not that I really plan too much, but that's what I want to do. I want to make the episodes. I don't want to plan too much because I like the fact that it's not planned. And people do say that to me. They say that they like the fact that it's just my brain kind of melting down the microphone, which is a terrible image. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said coming in your ears as well at the start of the episode, so I'm sorry about that as well. I think I was channeling a bit of Peter Kay, maybe Chorley FM. So, yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm getting the best quality while still being me. So series break is probably going to be at least 6 weeks, maybe 8, might be 2 months. I might be coming back, July time, maybe August. And I want to just do a refresh and everything. I want to get a baseline for everything. So I'm going to redesign my logo a little bit to get a final one, because I'm still using Photoshop, and I'm using Affinity Designer, which is like a Photoshop app. I think what it's called, like a design app, and still getting used to how to do it. So I made a few mistakes on my logo, and it's really difficult for me to alter anything on it because I buggered up the template. So the only really way to get around that is to kind of redo the whole thing, so it may look slightly different. I may even redesign it. It looks similar to what it is now, because I'm quite happy with what it looks like, but I may just smooth some edges out a little bit. And I'm going to just make my episode pop a little bit more, and just have a rethink of some things. Got some guests potentially lined up. There may be an episode going out in the series break, just because of timing of the thing that the guest is doing. And then I'm going to try and get a load of people booked in for next season, and get them recorded and have them waiting to just upload, I think, and just make sure that I've got all my ducks in a row, and it's all about making this still enjoyable for me, giving good releasing good content and making it fun for the listener. And I think that doing a format that's slightly shorter will help me out as well, because sometimes I feel like I struggle to fill half an hour in, or I feel like I am, but then I suddenly get a flow, and then I'm trying to then restrict myself to the half an hour. So I'm thinking my thinking behind it is, if I get to like a 20-minute mark and I feel like, right, I'm actually going to talk now I could feel like I could talk for another 20 minutes, I'll stop the episode there and then just record a separate episode for my continued thoughts. And I'm hoping that will give better content because it'll be shorter, easier to listen to, because I kind of understand. I listen to podcasts as well. I'm trying to fit in like a 20, 30, 40, 50-minute episode during your day-to-day life when you've got everything else to do and so much on-demand stuff nowadays, let's face it. You've got to choose the media you listen to, and I'm hoping people will listen to me even more if they're more manageable. And it's a win-win for everyone. It'll be more manageable for me, more manageable for the person listening. Hopefully, better content because I've actually had 5 minutes thought gone into any episode that I'm putting out there, and I can then focus a little bit on the promotion of the podcast and social media side because I hate all that really. It just takes up a lot of time, and I don't particularly like promote myself that much. Having said that, I'm going to get some merchandise made. So I've got a couple of things lined up, and I think I've mentioned this on a podcast before, but I'm not sure. But I put myself on LinkedIn as the podcast, like, and I'm going to register as like a sole trader. And it's nothing to do with making money, but it's just in case I need expenses and stuff like that, because it does cost me to do the show, and I have had expenses, and I have had offers to do audio recordings and such things. So that aside from the podcast, I've decided to kind of like make it a little bit of a business, but I'm not going into it to make money out of it. It's still my intention to do this for fun, and do this because it's cathartic and I'm enjoying it. However, that being said, if I can make a bit of money out of the stuff that I'm doing, why would I turn that down? And I need to have that set up. So that's what I'm going to do. I still have my like Buy Me a Coffee platform set up. So if anyone wants to thank me for my joyous podcast, they can go to that website and throw a couple of quid in the hat and buy me a coffee. Which would be very, very nice of you. But I want to make sure everything's above board, and I don't want to like get stung by anyone. I've seen a few things online with Facebook sellers and eBay sellers and by HMRC, and I don't want any of that coming to me. Everything I've done so far is out of my own pocket. It's not a business at all. It's all my own money. But I've been working with the local council for doing something as well, which I'm doing as a voluntary thing. But potentially, when that could give me a bit of a platform to go out and do stuff sideline, which would be nice. It'd be nice to kind of have what I do as a hobby and find entertaining and fun, and maybe make a little bit of money out of that as a separate. So even though I never set out to make money out of this, if it comes, then I feel like that's karma. I think my wife would like the sentiment of you kind of get what you give kind of thing. That's what's coming in. And merchandise wise, I'm looking at getting some. Once I've got everything finalized with the logo and everything, and I'm gonna get some merchandise made. So I'm gonna try and get some. I've been kind of designing some of my own stickers. So there's gonna be some stickers, and that's another reason why I've kind of gone down the route of like business as well, because I'm gonna put a little shop on my website at some point when I get some merch and stuff. Just sell it through there, just privately. Because I don't think many people want a Xtra Speak t-shirt, but you never know. If I get some good designs made, you never know. But I'm gonna have some hats made. I'm gonna have for me personally, if I'm out and about, it's self promotion. So I'm gonna get like a hoodie made and a hat made and some stickers made, like I previously did. But then I'm gonna get these sticker sheets made for people to buy if they want, or for me to give out as prizes. I'm going to try and get some stuff made for people that have been guests on the podcast as well. So something you can only get if you've been a guest. I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. But obviously, everything costs money. I'm not a business. So it's tough to work out like how much do I want to put into it. How many things I want to get made, because it's always the same. The more you get made, the cheaper it gets. But can I really order like 1,000 stickers? Like, do I need 1,000 stickers? Would I be able to give out 1,000 stickers? I do go the motorbikes and stuff like that, so maybe I could just give them out there. I don't know. Thinking out loud. But yeah, so that's kind of like the plan for the next few weeks for me. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. So unfortunately for you guys, you won't hear me for a while. You might see me on social media, so out there. Do some updates there. Keep an eye on the website because I'm still going to be blogging. I haven't done one for a while, so I think that will be the outlet in the meantime. I think I've got a couple that I typed up and didn't upload for some reason. I'm useless, I know. I might upload a few over the next couple of weeks. I go away this week, so I'm going to try and write a couple on the ferry or when I've got downtime. But yeah, I'm just trying to my creative side flow, and I think I'd do that better if I had more time. So when I come to this microphone, I can be me more. I don't feel pressured to be me. That makes sense. Yeah, super excited for season 3. No idea what I'm going to talk about. That's a bit of a thought process yet to come. I do have a couple of guests lined up. Hopefully, going to have a few more. One of the guests, I'm really excited because he's one of my friends, and I think it's going to be an hilarious episode because we're very similar, and I think it could turn into like 2 or 3 episodes. So I'm pretty excited for that, and I've got a couple of like guests lined up, and fingers crossed, potentially some marginally famous people as well. Not like super famous. I'm not gonna say anything too much. I'm still in the works of getting some people that are more in the public eye than me, which isn't difficult. I don't want to say anything before anything's confirmed. But yeah, I've got a few plans. I've got a few plans, and I want to see where this goes. And you never know. Series 4 might happen, and it all might be turned around again. But I don't know what you guys want unless you tell me. So it would be super helpful if you go on the website and contact me, message me on social media, comment on my posts, and let me know what you guys want. What do you like? What episodes were your favorites? That really helps me. I can see what the downloads are. But is that just because people are clicking on that particular episode? I don't know. Is it because I'm clicking on the title of the episode? I don't know. But it'd be really interesting to see what episode you like and why. So if you can spend 30 seconds or a minute just sending me a quick email or a quick message on Instagram or Facebook, or commenting on a post that I put up and just say, listen, really love this episode, or this part of this was hilarious, or I love what you do here and I love when you do this, or don't mind a bit of criticism. Say, please don't do this because it's annoying, or you not hit the microphone all the time. Can you keep your arms by your side, or can you make sure everything's tied down before you do stuff? I try. Yeah, feedback is the biggest thing because I'm talking down this microphone. I've said it before. It's a lonely place to be. I'm trying to engage with no one, which I have experience of. To be honest, I find that people phase out quite quickly from me, just because of my incessant talking, as I'm doing now. But that is the podcast. And that is me, and I haven't really got much more to say because I will be just rattling on. So thank you very much for listening. This, for now, is the end of Xtra Speak. Rest in peace. Maybe resurrected at some point. Who knows? And yeah, just check out the social medias and even speak for updates. And I will announce as soon as I know when we will return. I've no bloody clue, to be honest. Yeah. Until then, I'll speak to you soon. Take care. You've been listening to Stephen Speak Xtra Speak. Thanks for listening to my unscripted prattle on everything and nothing. Visit stephenspeak.com for updates, information, and my blog. You can follow more updates on social media at Stephen Speak PC. Thanks very much, and I'll speak to you soon. Shit, I'm just pressed stop.